What are the major things that athletes need to look out for to avoid failure? I've got it right on this board behind me. I just did a training. The 9 major causes of failure for athletes. If this is the first time tuning into my channel, what's going on, guys? I am Sam Nott. I help athletes on the inner game so they can master the outer game. This may upset some people, but hey, we're going to dive right into it. So, hereditary. As we dive into the 9 major causes of failure for athletes, sometimes people are born with unfortunate circumstances. This is not an excuse for athletes that are just lazy. Just sometimes hereditary gets in athletes' way. But as we dive into the more controllable pieces of the 9 major causes of failure, so number 2, lack of a well-defined outcome. So many athletes have this general, broad idea of what they want to achieve, and it's never specific. And it's not even about the awards, the achievements they want to gain. It's about who they want to be as an athlete. So you've got to be clear on the outcome of what you want to do, who you want to become as an athlete. Number 3, ambition. Another word that is commonly used is hunger. Athletes make it to a certain level. They make a certain team. They, all of a sudden get a starting role and they lose their hunger. They lose their ambition. How often does that derail athletes' careers? Number 4, a lot of athletes know this one, self-discipline. This isn't about controlling or forcing ourselves to do anything specific. This is about getting ourselves to do what is needed in the necessary moment, in the necessary circumstance, doing what is needed to be done, doing what you need to do whether you feel like it or not. Not about controlling or forcing ourselves. Oh, as we continue to move down the list here, look at this. Indecision. Not being able to decide quickly enough. Not only in the heat of the moment, you might decide, a split second too late, or you might think one way and then go to the other way at the last second. Indecision is a killer in performances and in training and in the way you prepare for games on the micro and macro level. As we continue to move forward, this might upset a lot of people, but parents, parents. The parents that are constantly hovering, the parents that are constantly helicoptering around. I've seen this at the collegiate level. I've seen this at the high school level, and especially at the youth levels. Parents, let the kids learn, let the coaches coach, be there to love and support them, not to force them into what you want, but allow them to do and be who they want. As we continue to move on, ego and vanity. Oh man, this is a big one on social media. I need to be a certain way. I need to show myself a certain way. I need to present myself a certain way. I need to do things for Instagram, or I need to do things for social media so that I look good to other people. And we lose track of the inside. Number 8, you've already seen this one, wrong coaching. Oh my goodness, there are terrible coaches out there. There's a lot of great coaches out there. There's a lot of terrible coaches. Coaches would be better served giving 0 information to a player than giving them the wrong information. Because when they give the wrong information, it ingrains and it makes athletes worse because it's more difficult to relearn a correct pattern than to learn it correctly the first time. So athletes would be better off giving, or coaches would be better off giving 0 information rather than the wrong information. Obviously, the right information is what is wanted, what is necessary, but wrong coaching, major killer. And then finally, comparison. This goes back to social media a little bit, comparing yourself to others. And this is the most difficult one. This is why I wanted to spend the most time on. Because comparison, that's the essence of sports. That's the essence of competition. Comparing one team versus another, one competitor versus another, one team versus another. There's always a comparison. That's the essence of competing. That's the essence of going head to head versus somebody. And it becomes an issue when we do it in an unhealthy way. It becomes an issue when the comparison is about, I'm not good enough. Or, I'll never be that good. Or, I'll never be that type of player. Or, I'll never make it to that level. When in reality, the comparison can be healthy when you can look at where you are as an athlete, compare it to where you want to go with somebody you want to model, somebody you want to be like, or even comparing against a competitor. Finding out strengths and weaknesses and figuring out where to attack and where to pay attention to, where to be defensive. Just beware that the comparison is not done in an unhealthy way. So, I could expand on all these topics for hours at a time. I just wanted to give you guys a brief overview. 9 major causes of failure. Look out for them. Be aware of them. And hopefully then you can start to avoid them. So appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next one.